everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a get to know me. So obviously I'm fairly new to YouTube and you guys probably don't know me that well unless you know me personally. So I've got a load of questions up on my phone. I'm going to read them out, answer them, and hopefully by the end of this you're going to know me a bit better. So the first question is, are you named after anyone? So my middle name is Lillian and that was my nana's mum's name, and I've obviously never met her, but she's a lot like me in many ways, so I've heard. So I'm kind of named after her, I guess. The second question is, when was the last time you cried? Okay, I don't want to say I'm a very sad person, because to a lot of people I'm very happy, but I do get upset. So I know that's actually not answering the question, but I actually don't know. Do you use sarcasm a lot? So if I'm trying to be funny, yeah, honestly I would. So once Jasmine or somebody said to me, oh my god, what did they say? They were like, oh yeah, you're Gracie, I've heard about you. And I said, no, I'm bloody somebody else. And they didn't really get it because it was over text. And when I went to school for key worker days, I put it on my Instagram story and someone DM'd me saying, are you actually going to school? And I said, no, I put my uniform on just for a joke. And they actually believed it. So I kind of felt a bit bad, but if you're watching, that's it. So, what is the first thing you notice about people? Now this is really strange, but their hair. I really like it if people have nice hair. I know that I don't. Oh, big announcement. So on Friday, I am going to the hairdressers and I'm going to get my hair dyed. I'm going to get it cut. Like, I'm going to look great after this. Also, it is currently 28 hours until I'm going to be at the orthodontist tomorrow. So I am so excited. I'm hoping to get the news that soon I'll be able to get my braces off. I will vlog little bits of it, but obviously not when we're in the orthodontist, because I kind of want this movie moment to myself. So, what is your eye colour? Brown. Scary movie or happy endings? I would go for a happy ending because horror movies actually terrify me. I've watched 2 horror movies in my life and I could have cried in both of them. We watched Goosebumps when I was little. I think I was 6 or 7. And I got so scared. I sat on my mum's lap and cried in the middle of the cinema. It was not good. But in my defence, I didn't know we were going to watch a horror movie. So I didn't. And the second one was Woman in Black. We watched that in English. I was so scared and it just haunted me for the rest of the day. Gee, it's kind of like that poem. What's it called? William Wordsworth, The Prelude. Shout out to my English teacher. But anyway, my English teacher was saying that we have such vivid imaginations in the dark. So once my dressing gown was sitting there and it was dark and I couldn't see what it was and I thought it was the woman in black coming to kill me. Anyway, your favourite smell? I'd say, like, this is so strange, but what do boys smell of? They smell of something really nice. I think it's cologne or something. But it smells really nice. That's my favourite oil, yeah. Also, cocoa butter. So, do you have any special talents? I'm not that special. I mean, I used to be able to do quite good impressions of people. I'm not going to do it. But I do really like singing and dancing. I've been singing since I was 3. So, what are your hobbies? Again, singing, dancing and filming. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have 3. I have Liv, who I live with, and Tim and Jamie, who are my older brothers. They don't live with me actually, but I do really like them. People are really surprised that I like my brothers, but they don't live with me, hence why I really love them so much. what do you want to be when you grow up? So, I would really actually like to be a police officer. I think I could nail it. That sounds cocky, but I just think I was destined to save people, you know? But again, I also would love to be a famous singer or dancer or performer. But yeah. Who is your best friend? Oh, Holly. Shout out to Holly. So obviously Holly's my best friend. Another one of my best friends, don't tell her, is actually Shannon. Shannon was my first ever friend. I met her in reception, and that was it. I met her in the sandpit. Mini little story time. And Holly was friends with somebody else, and shush. And she was friends with this girl called Lauren. I hated her guts. So, how many girlfriends / boyfriends have you had? 3? Yeah, 3. Though I haven't actually been in a relationship since year 8 because I don't really trust boys. There's one boy. Hang on, I'll be right back. Mum wanted her iPad. She actually just came home from a blood test. So as I was saying, I haven't been in a relationship since year 8, and I don't really trust boys very much. There's one boy that I trust, and that is Harry. No, I do not have a crush on him. Like Holly, I've known him since year 6. So yeah, he is the only boy outside of my family that I'd trust to tell something. But okay, your favourite memory from childhood. So my favourite memory, so when I was really little, I actually owned a little shopping trolley, and that was actually one of my first memories of life. It was actually a horrible shower hitting me and me screaming because I didn't like it. But after that, it was me and a little coat pushing my damn trolley down my nana's house, or wherever we lived in Hedgerley, which is where I used to live when I was a baby. Mum and Dad said that they could always hear me coming with my trolley, pretending that I would be doing the weekly food shop. Yeah, that's it really. Okay. Tell us one of your bad habits. So I have many habits that are bad. One of them is a lot worse than the other, so I don't really do it much anymore because I'm a really happy person now. I probably won't be because exams are coming up and I'm bricking it. But when I used to get, a few of my friends know this, but not many people, I actually used to, when I got really stressed out or upset or angry, I actually used to scratch my arms, and I don't believe that is self-harm because it's not. I just kind of did it, and only a few people knew that and got really cross with me because of it. Anyway, on a lighter note, I actually still do this now sometimes. In the morning, when we have a pot of Nutella, I always make Nutella toast in the morning, and I always do certain amount of teaspoonfuls of Nutella on my toast. Oh yeah, it's a new clip. I was wondering why it was so short. I actually kind of spooned the Nutella straight into my mouth from the pot. I really hope I'm not the only person that does that, but yeah, I could sit in my bed and eat a pot of Nutella with just a spoon. That is so bad, and I know I can only do something like that if something awful has just happened. And nothing yet awful. Well, actually, yeah, coronavirus, but nothing really awful to me has happened. So, oh, that's it. Oh well, let's find another few questions because I feel like I haven't filmed. Here we are. So. Okay, lots of these are similar. Who did you look up to growing up? So, a lot of the time I do look up to my mum because she's like she's my best friend. That sounds really cliche, but I love her. Holly, I love you too, but you are a close second. That sounds so horrible, I'm so sorry. But I actually used to look up to my nana a lot, and my granddad, even though I'd never met him. Yeah, just because my nana's was just hard as nails, basically. Which of your parents are you more like? Oh, 100% my mum. I am like my mum in so many ways. It used to be hair, but my hair has definitely gone quite brown because I haven't been able to get to the hairdressers to get my highlights in, which is what I do usually do every other month with my money. But I am like her in so many ways. I used to have quite long hair when I was little. My hair used to be about here. You can't really imagine it with me now. I used to tie my hair up in a ponytail with a ribbon. Mum did that too. I used to have a toy that I slept with that I just called by its name, so Ducky. He was actually a duck, and I just never named him. And my mum's, yeah, basically. So yeah, and my mum and I are both blondes. My mum cut her hair short, I cut my hair short. And I just do a lot of things that are like her and things that she would do, so. What is your best physical feature? So a lot of people would probably say my legs, because according to a lot of people I have killer legs. That sounds so strange, but they're quite tanned and long. And when I was little, I used to go to dance classes. I actually got kicked out, which is a story for another day. But right before the lady kicked me out, she said she has the most lovely legs, which is so strange. It's why I love dancing so much, because it looks nice. I actually don't really like my legs very much, but in my opinion, my best feature is my lips or eyelashes. Yeah, lips or eyelashes. What is your biggest fear? Again, I kind of have two biggest fears. One of them is clowns. They just terrify me. Another one is lightning. So if you watched my other vlog, you would know that it was raining and it was thunder and lightning. It was awful. And I actually mentioned in that vlog that I hated thunder and lightning and just anything like that. It just scares me. And clowns, I wasn't necessarily scared of them growing up, but I just think their faces are freaky. Not necessarily circus clowns, although they're still freaky. I mean more like killer clowns like Pennywise. And if you're watching this, listen up, Freddy. So my ex-boyfriend Freddy is an idiot, and he has the squeakiest voice. If you're watching, yes, you do have a squeaky voice. He actually doesn't know this, but you're going to know it now, believe me. So this is the last question I'm going to answer in mini story time. He knew about my fear of clowns, and he decided to send me a video of Pennywise when he knew that I was afraid of clowns. So I kind of just kept making up excuses for why I broke up with him. At first I told him that my dad told me to break up with him. He didn't, that was just an excuse. Then I actually forgot what the excuse was and told him it was my brother, and he still actually believes that. But if you're watching, that actually wasn't true. I broke up with you because you sent me a video of something that you knew I was afraid of, and had the audacity to say it's funny. No, it isn't. Would you like it if I sent you a video for your worst fear? I don't think you would. So why would I like it? And when you knew, you were in good faith that you knew what I was afraid of, and you just randomly think one day, oh, that's a really good video of Pennywise. Do you know what? I'm going to send my girlfriend, who's absolutely petrified of clowns, a video of it and tell her that it's funny. No, you don't do that. And I'm sorry, that's why I broke up with you. But yeah, so that's it. Thank you all very much for watching. That video actually got a little bit deep, but that will be up very soon when I get my app sorted out that I edit on. But I love you all so much, and I will see you next time for a brand new video / vlog. Mwah. Bye.